Hi, everybody. We're in the Sunshine State, and the Panthers ready to scratch and claw their way to victory here on the ice tonight. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. The Panthers kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Nothing!
Oh, that's a really tough shot. You know, he'll be frustrated with it, James, but I really like the position he got to. I mean, it's hard work to get to the middle of the ice, and he gets there with good timing.
Lots of time left in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Panthers start with the puck in their own end. Florida's got the puck in the defensive end and tries to make a diagonal pass to Tkachuk. Now over to Forsling. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Taken down, the officials caught it. And the play's whistle dead. Here's the call. Cirelli's getting called for tripping.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trick because you weren't moving your feet.
Florida's sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
With their first power play opportunity of the game, they also have an opportunity to get ahead of their opponent here and lead this game for the first time. They've got to zip that puck all around the perimeter and get the defense chasing outside the dots. If they can do that, they can attack the net.
Florida's got the puck in their own end. Sends a pass over. That one's denied. And he takes a shot. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
The Bolts have it in the offensive end. The Panthers look to start the transition game. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Pokes it away in his own end.
Cirelli's almost back on the ice.
And makes the save. Cirelli's out of the box. He owes a lot of credit to that penalty kill unit.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and change the momentum of the game, and this one didn't do any of it, James. Certainly frustrated as they head back to the bench.
Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. What a steal in his own end. Slides the puck across. Samoskevich is gaining momentum. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Gensel. Puck grab by Radish. And now it's grabbed by Tkachuk. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Hagel. Big save. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Past the halfway mark of this period. Still looking for our first goal. The Panthers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Receives the pass. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Handles the pass from the right wing. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. And that's off a stick. Puck dumped in, allowing for the blue line to get some fresh legs out there. Dished on over to Luosterainen. He carries the puck up along the wing. From point blank! How did he stop that one? And he takes the dish. Gains the zone along the right wall. Fires it on net. Oh, and he stopped that rocket! Slides it up ahead from the right wing. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Quick pass to McDonough. Grabs the puck in the slot. It's in the back of the net. He scores!
Oh, that's a really tough break for the tender, James. I mean, listen, when structure breaks down and there's all kinds of stuff going on in front of you, you can't track, you can't get your eyes on the puck, and it winds up in the back of your net.
The Lightning have finally got themselves on the board with a goal here late in the first. That's got to be a backbreaker at the other end of the ice, though, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, especially when both teams are playing really well, and it's a marginal difference in who should be winning here. But guess what? They can take that lead to the dressing room, sit down for a little bit of an intermission, and figure out how they're going to come back with more of an attack.
Turn that chance aside. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Florida's got the puck. Quick pass across to Kachuk. Reinhardt's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Vasilevsky's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. Bennett's won the draw and they'll look to set up. Glove save. Quick shot. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't safe by the ball there.
Back to momentum. In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward. Gotta love this play when you turn defense into offense because you use your brain, Jake.
Florida's even things up here, and what a time to do it.
Yeah, the bookends of periods are critical, right? Any coach will tell you that. Any, analyst will tell you that. And it's so important that you end the period with momentum, and that's exactly what they've done here by getting the equalizer.
There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. And we're about set to drop the puck here on period number 2. A tightly contested 20 minutes to start. Let's see if this continues here in the second. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Tampa Bay's got to find some rhythm in this game, James. From an offensive standpoint, they haven't generated a lot. If they want to break the tie, they've got to start putting shots to net.
Look out, here they come on the attack. Tries to feed it over to Kucherov. Takes a shot. Simple stop by Bobrovsky. The Lightning have taken possession along the wall. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Great on-ice awareness to bat it down. The Panthers going to work on offense. Oh, it was a missile and he stopped it. Back-to-back saves there. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We got a tie game. Bennett's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Oh, that's blocked. What a stop by Vasilevsky.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Panthers have it now. Moves it to Marchand. Puts it on net. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
And that's picked up by Gensel. Here's a chance. Big-time save and a big-time shot. The Bolts scoop it up along the boards. An easy save by Bobrovsky. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. More than half the frame has been played here. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Rodriguez wins the faceoff. Moves the puck to Samaskevich. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Moves it quickly over to Holmberg. Here's a shot! And that goes off the player in front. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Picked up along the boards by Carlisle. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Angles it over to Holmberg. Here's a race for the loose puck. Florida's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. But the one-timer save! Wow! Oh, wow! Stops the game!
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves, one after another.
Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up. The Panthers win it.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
And a stick break setup. Florida's got control of it now from their own end. Slides it over to Kunin. Moves the puck along the half wall. Works it across to Bjornfoot. Shot! Turns it aside with the glove.
Vasilevsky's been outstanding tonight, James. I mean, he's made the saves he's had to and really given his team an opportunity to win. You can't ask for more than that.
Shot! And the traffic neutralizes that threat. Along the boards, they battle for the puck back and forth. A chance! Dying seconds, and he makes the save. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. And they are ready to drop the puck on period number 3. It has been a fantastic matchup here, back and forth at both ends of the ice. Let's see what happens in the 3rd. Here's a shot, just enough to keep it out there. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Florida's got a hold of the puck. Slides it across to Reinhart. Quick feed to Tkachuk. Here's a shot. Denied by the goaltender.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Cuts into the paint. Oh, going wide.
You're in the slot. You've got to hit the net.
Tampa Bay's got the puck against the boards. And that's intercepted by Reinhart. Here's a short pass to Tkachuk. Into the middle. Takes a shot. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Vasilevsky.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Textbook poke check by Cernak. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. Feeds it over to Reinhart. Quick pass to Tkachuk. Here's a chance in front. Picked off in front. Off the left wing and into center. Picked off by Mikula. We got a whistle offside to call. Well, this is usually par for course with these two teams.
Yeah, there's certainly a history between them, isn't there, James? But anytime you're in a tight game, in a tough game, you know that there's going to be more scraps because there's more competition, there's more compete, and there's more battle.
You know, the fans wanted something like this, and it finally went down.
Feel the electricity in the building with this fight here, James, and really not surprised. Listen, anytime that you're in these rivalry games, you want to find a way to get the upper hand and galvanize your group. It's the reason why this fight happened.
The gloves are back on, the buckets are strapped back in, and we still got a game to play here with an upcoming faceoff. Florida's won the draw, and they take possession here in the open ice. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Tiptoes around the poke check. And he makes that save as well. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Verhaeghe. Puck picked up by Balinskis. The Lightning have it in their own zone. Feeds the puck to Marchand. And that pass attempt is deflected. The Bolts gain possession along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Gensel. Moves it to Gonsalves. Kicks it away from the crease. Quick shot. Bobrovsky's got the puck and he's going to hang on.
Vasilevsky's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
the midway mark of the frame. We got a tie game. Rodriguez wins the draw on their own end. Ekblad's got it in the defensive end. Florida's got the puck against the half wall. The Bolts have it now.
Well, this game looks like it's going right down to the wire, James, and one of the most important things to do now is make sure you make good blue line decisions.
Florida's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And he handles a cross-ice pass. And he dodges the poke check there. Shot! Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
A player should never be left alone in this slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes a save.
And he stands tall in goal. Rodriguez takes the puck. Across the line along the left wall. Scooped up along the wall by Rodriguez. Puck scooped up by Hedman. On-man rush. To his teammate. Denies the clopper. Takes the feed. Taken by Mikola. Here he is with the backhander. Big time stop there. Turns another aside.
Vasilevsky's been making it look easy out there tonight, James. Multiple big saves in this game, and it's due in large part to his positioning. I mean, he's got real nice balance. He's challenging the shooter, and he's redirecting rebounds. He's doing it all for his team tonight. Now they just got to get the W.
Late goings of this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Takes the feed. Forsling's lugging the puck. They've got numbers. Picked up along the wall by McDonough. Pushes it across to Tkachuk. Puck grab by Forsling. Avoids the poke check. Kicked off by Gord. There's the horn, and regulation concludes. We are off to overtime. Both teams will get set to drop the puck and try to pick a winner next. Will someone get a chance to put the game on their stick? Overtime moves. Overtime action is underway. Absolutely love it. Oh, my, you can feel that from here.
Well, that has to hurt, and he's getting up slowly. The whole body rattles when you get hit like that.
Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end.
That hit there right there tells me, James, that you got to do what it takes if you want to win close games. And this one's as close as it gets in overtime, and he really has been a barometer for his team.
A lot on the line here in this offensive zone face-off. Bennett's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Shuts him down. Tampa Bay's got it in their own zone. Fires it. Takes it right in the chest. And we're going to get a whistle here. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. The Panthers come up with the defensive zone draw. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Pass across to Kucherov. Sudden death and nearing a minute to go here. Moves it quickly over to Kucherov. Trying to shake loose. He's in!
He's in on a breakaway, and some guys know exactly what they want to do, and some guys take what's given, but what a shot that is. He had no chance.
And the party's not over just yet, Pounder. Look at them here. They come back out onto the ice.
You gotta love it. Just a fun night all the way around, and they've stuck around, and they stick around, and so does their team. They come back down the ice to say thank you and salute them.
Fun night at the rink, and for all of us here on the EA Sports team, I'm James Cebulski. Good night.